that triggered a little bit of a rally to start the week. Today, I think we had Fed comments this morning that, gave back a lot of that. But I would argue a stronger dollar, interest rates in check. And if that starts to peak over the summer months, that's going to be, a lead to a larger bottoming in the market, and equities will go up. And we've seen in May that little short rally was led by, a top, short-term top in interest rates, so the 10-year. So that's the only thing I wanted to add. Thanks, guys.
Just one thing else. So one, I mean, off topic, obviously, to real estate, but there has been a rhythm in the market for the past couple of weeks. For the past couple of months, there has been a rhythm in the market. Whereas the Fed would come out and inflation, they would hike up the rates, and everything starts, specifically the tech stocks, starts to crash. Well, not crash, sorry, but drop drastically. And then a few weeks after, it would pick back up, and then it would just play for a week or so, and then it would drop again, and until the Feds come out again with something, a comment of the consumer price index comes out, and again crappy numbers, then again it goes further down. Then the Feds come out and they say, okay, well, we're gonna hike up the rates. It goes further down, then it rallies again. 1 week after, it rallies again, and so on and so forth. This has been going on for the past couple of months. Has anybody else been seeing this trend?
It's called a bear market going on, but we get to a point where the Fed fund futures rate, what they're going to hike, gets close to being priced in. So going into the last meeting, that number was 100 basis points. The 12-month Fed futures rate. We got 75 basis point hike. That's saying the next 12 months, Fed futures pricing in maybe another quarter hike. So the market at this level, things start to somewhat get priced in. We're still in a bear market. At some point, you can't just keep going down. You can, but I think growth stocks, tech stocks, have gotten so beaten up that, they get to a point they lead the next rally.
No. Anything losing money, Abby, is going to zero. If you have a stock that's been public like Uber, or been around for 20 years like Uber, SpaceX, 95% of the garbage in ARK's portfolio, all of that shit's going bye-bye. All right, just go back look at 2000, look at .com. The recession didn't come for a full year. All of the crap disappeared. You should probably pretty much expect the same thing's going to happen here. BG.
In cash is not going to make any sense on property taxes, and whatever the freaking 5% real estate. I mean, I can go on those things. Second thing is, the mortgage is really different. Even they say 5 years fixed, it is not. Every 5 years you have to, again apply for mortgage with the current interest rates. So the government wants to deflate the market to be able to be so that it can be affordable for people coming in. Everyone blames immigrants, but frankly speaking, at the current salary to the mortgage multiple, if you see in Canada, it is the highest in the world. So on an average, if you have a household income of 100, then a house on average price is 10 times higher here. I'm just giving an example. These are not the actual numbers. So even for new immigrants to come here and afford a house, is not going to be a market booster or a supporting market. So this is what I feel going to happen in the real estate market. Government and the Bank of Canada will try to make the interest rate to the point that the house prices are going down because they a lot of lobbying and whatever the industries depend on Canadian housing. So on that front, that is the one factor. The second factor is any housing or any economy to continuously sustain whatever it is at the pace GDP, the employment. If you see historically, the employment opportunities in Canada are not growing high. There are a couple of industries like marijuana, probably kind of created in the last 5 years or 6 years, and the oil and gas industry. It's a tech sector, but it became completely you cannot afford even with 150K in salaries. Again, don't forget we pay about 35% in taxes. So unless the employment scenario going to improve, again the housing market going to get hit in the near time future. This is my observation on Canadian market.
No, this is a great. This is a great. These are some great points there, BG. Guys, I just allow me three aces, and we had Dr. Anas Al Haj previously on this hangout, if I may call it, broadcast, and he was talking about. I asked him about how the oil and the natural gas. What is Europe going to do during the peak times of the winter and whatnot? And he kind of hinted that insider dealers are going to start deals between Russia and their own country. So say, I don't know, what's it called, Germany and whatnot, and they're gonna get the oil and the gas back rolling in there, obviously unofficially and secretly. But I was just thinking, okay, well, um, if this was the real situation, and for the European Union to stick to their points and whatnot, um, if they want to implement that, I was thinking, okay, well, just let's look at other alternatives there. What do we have? We have Saudi Arabia, and we also have Norway. People forgot about Norway. Norway produces lots and lots of oil, and this can be, just easily transported to the European Union. Now, obviously, Saudi Arabia through different. I mean, it's not the furthest point to those European nations.
Yeah, but hold on, Abhi, hang on. Their big issue over there is electricity.
Can't hear you. Three cases. Say it again.
No, their biggest issue there is electricity. They shut down their nuclear plants. They went, hey, Dan. They
in
shut
Norway?
down their nuclear plants. No, in Europe. The problem in Europe is mostly electricity. I mean, the price of natural gas, Russia cutting them off from natural gas. They bet the ranch on renewables, fall flat on their face. They shut their coal plants down. The big concern in Europe, I'm not saying that oil is not a problem, but the biggie is electricity. Who came up? Trader John, are you there?
Yeah. Hi, 3 Aces. Hi, folks.
Hey, brother.
Thanks for letting me in. I got a couple of points on real estate and one on the Middle East. So, real estate, people are talking earlier about home prices and housing in the Bay Area. I know quite a few people, a lot of friends in that area. And what I know firsthand or directly from my friends is that people with 10 years experience, when they move from, let's say, a different part of the country, they move to the Bay Area. I'm not talking about FANG companies, even established ones like Salesforce, Oracle, companies of that sort, and even, let's say, the Amazon offices there. When someone goes there, they cannot afford homes. So people are not going to move there. They're not going to take the job. So most of these companies give like a 300K loan uh, based on how you negotiate, and the deal is you don't have to repay it if you stick with the company for 3 to 5 years. So one thing that happened, this happened about 6-7 years ago, from what I know. And one thing that happened because of this was all shitty looking houses. I'm New Jersey, so in New Jersey you you generally get like real shitty houses for the, unless you go like 900K 1 million, but you get in Bay Area. So that is a fact. And these people, unless they lose their jobs and they are not able to find one more job, nobody leaves that that entire area. So home prices are not coming up, down, and the only thing that happens is if somebody retires and they decide to go away, that's the only time some house is not recycled within the same crowd there, but somebody fresh moves in. So that's what I know about